Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is monicajgentry, and if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Okay, it's free. Okay, promise. So in this episode, I'm going to be doing 2 looks with the new James Charles palette in collaboration with Morphe brushes. So anyway, get a little backstory of how I got this palette. So I initially wasn't going to purchase this palette because I already owned the 35B palette, but once I actually looked at this James Charles palette, I noticed that of course it has transitional colors. The 35B palette doesn't have that. It's just all rainbow colors. So of course that's not an everyday palette. You know what I'm saying? You can use it with other palettes to create a look for every day, but you know what I'm saying, you just can't grab that single palette and use it as an everyday look. So I went ahead and purchased the James Charles palette, but once I got it home, I was like, you know what, this is pointless. I'm about to take this back to the store. But I stopped myself. I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna try it out real quick. And once I tried it out, I was actually surprised, you know what I'm saying? Woo, chile! So, like, I did my first look, and I was like, okay, I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it another try. So, I tried it out again. I did a different look the next day, and I was like, okay, surprise me. Okay, surprise me. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a great palette for people that are like beginning to use makeup, like that want rainbow colors, because I'm not gonna lie, that can be tough if you're not a makeup artist or you're a person that just like is constantly into makeup. Like, I like to wear makeup, you know what I'm saying, but I can go a few days without wearing makeup. But you know what I'm saying, I think this James Charles palette is great for people that want to get into wearing makeup, because I mean, I feel like you can just, like, I go out of town quite often, and like, if I just want to grab one palette, I can grab this palette and use this, you know what I'm saying, like when I travel, and I won't have to bring along multiple palettes. So I mean, I think it's great for that. But yeah, oh me. But I mean, let's, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. But I will say this before I start, like, this is Morphe. Morphe is affordable. So like, I just feel like people that are complaining about the quality, like, it's not an expensive palette. It's not. Morphe as a whole is not an expensive brand. So I mean, you can't really expect to get Pat McGrath out of Morphe. I'm sorry, you already know that that's not the case. So I mean, like, keep that in mind. I mean, you're getting what you pay for. So I mean, it is a great brand, and their products are, they're a good quality for it to be very inexpensive. So just always keep that in mind. Like, you're not getting, these really expensive products for a cheap price. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand why people are ranting and going off over something that's drugstore quality. Just, come on, let's stop. It's great for the quality. Okay, it's great for the quality. It's affordable. That's what people like. Everybody likes affordable. So keep that in mind. So anyway, I'm done going off. Let's go ahead and get started, because I'm ready to use this palette and try something new. So of course, there's 39 colors in this palette. Rainbow on the bottom, neutrals on the, well, like everyday's on the top, rainbow on the bottom, and transitions in the middle. I did use the transitions in the middle for every day that I use this palette. So of course, I'm gonna go back and use those, and I'm gonna try to keep, boom, let's see how I go. All right, I'm gonna try to keep the colors so I can tell you which color that I'm using. So I'm gonna go for 2 different looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to use some eyeshadow primer. I have some affordable eyeshadow primer here. This is the J-Cat Beauty All About That Base primer. I have some other eyeshadow primer, but this is the affordable one that I have. It's kind of light. It's nude, but I think it's too nude. So I need them to work on some other shades, because this is light. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some primer. I'm gonna apply some primer to my lids. because apparently primer is what you apply when using this palette. I ain't gonna lie, I honestly think it really doesn't matter. I could see where, you know, eyeshadow primer would be good, but I mean, it is like I said, this isn't a very inexpensive palette, so of course you want to get the most out of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can make it the greatest, then why not just go ahead and get some eyeshadow primer, because I mean, it does make your eyeshadow primer with any palette does make your eyeshadow pop. So all right, so I got my eyeshadow base down, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the palette. So I think I'm gonna go into, I think the first shade that I'm gonna go into is what is this, Cold James, just like this orangey color here, Cold James. And I'm going to just kind of use that as my transitional color. So I'm just going to put this in up here in the crease. So the next shade I'm going to use is You're Kidding Me, which is the shade here. This is that red. This famous red, okay? It's a famous red. So I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to pack that in to my crease. Oh, it is red. Like, it is like a true red. So next I'm going to the shade Boutique, which is this shade here. Is this it? Yeah, this shade here, and it's like a burgundy color. I used it already before, so I'm just going to use that and put that above, kind of darken it up a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna cut my crease, and I'm gonna take the color, let's see, Cape Cod. I'm gonna take the color Cape Cod, which is like a turquoise type glittery color, and I'm gonna cut my crease. I'm gonna attempt to cut my crease because I ain't no damn makeup artist. So far, these colors are really good, because a lot of times I'm really scared to try, like, to kind of dip in colors because of my skin tone. Like, sometimes like certain colors just don't really go, or they just don't really look right. I mean, it could be just me not knowing how to apply or to like mix colors together, because I think I'm really good with color, but I think I'm more good with color, like putting color, like coordinating clothes and things like that. But when it comes to makeup, I lack in that department, because sometimes, like I said, my skin complexion I just feel like sometimes certain things just don't look right on me. This color here, Cape Cod, it looks a lot darker in the pan than it does on the eyes. I'm gonna go back in with Boutique, and just kind of darken this back up. Then my crease up. Kind of blend it out a little bit. So I think I'm gonna take the same color Boutique in a burgundy shade and just kind of darken out the corner of my crease. I'm just going to, okay, I'm really liking it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner and add some lashes, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Go ahead and put some eyelashes on and put some lipstick on. This lipstick is a lip lacquer from NYX, the Machinist collection. I mentioned this in the video before that I did, and I only purchased this for $2. So yes, great color. But yeah, put my eyelashes on, and now I'm just going to do my under eye. So I'm gonna go back in. Well, first I'm gonna take some eyeliner. Take eyeliner by Smashbox. Just gonna use a black and underline. So I'm gonna go back in with Boutique. I kind of wish this palette had like a silver. Had a silver shadow. Cause the only thing is missing is like a silver shadow. That would have been bomb. So this is my first completed look. Don't judge me, I'm not a makeup artist, but I don't think it looks too bad. Look back. Nah, not too bad. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this palette, if you're not, you know, a makeup artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly think this palette is great for people that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like myself that just want to travel with one palette, or just want to use one palette, and I could just go to this one palette for everything. Like, you can create an everyday look, or, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get a little bit more dramatic, you can create that look with this palette. So I mean, like, not too dramatic. I feel like you could wear this every day. Like, I didn't think it was that dramatic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I usually don't wear blue, especially blue. Like, I try to stay from blues because I just don't think they look good on my skin complexion. But this one actually worked out okay. Like, it's like a blue-green. I'm looking at it in my mirror over here. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's terrible. Gotta look at myself right here. Make sure my lipstick look alright. Because sometimes when you look at, you know, in the camera and then you walk away, it just don't look right, you know what I'm saying, different lighting. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Simple. I mean, I think it was simple. I mean, if you have to be quick about it, you don't have to try to use it, because I mean, you know, cut the crease and all that stuff. I mean, I really didn't have to, but I just thought it would be easier to pack on that color with the eyeshadow base, so that's why I did it. But yeah, I ain't mad. I mean, I could work on blending better, but I think I did okay with this palette. Like I said, come here or send your friends here, over here, to make sure, you know, to show them that you can create looks and be simple about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to feel intimidated by the people that are creating looks with like the rainbow colors and they drawing all these lines and stuff like that. You can still use this, you know, just for like everyday use. So yeah, I mean, I haven't really been seeing a lot of those videos. I've been seeing people put about 10, 15 colors on them. I'm just like, man, I ain't gonna say I ain't got time for that, but I ain't got time for it, okay? Woo, chile. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my next look. I'm gonna try to do something a little bit more softer, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna come back again and do another video and do 2 more looks. So then it will complete 4 looks from this palette. Because there's a lot of colors. This is a big palette. So just one video with 1 look is just not enough for this palette. You need to at least do 4 looks just to give everybody an idea of what's, you know, what's to offer in this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off, and I'm gonna come back and do another look, okay? All right, so I'm back. Went ahead and cleaned the rest of my face off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another look with this palette, I'm just gonna say this before I get back started. Like, honestly, anybody can use this palette. Like, anybody can use this palette, okay? Don't be intimidated, because I'm not a makeup artist, and I'm gonna keep saying it over and over so people will know. Don't come at me, because you come at me, it's not gonna be looking real good for you. Don't let me fool you, okay? I went ahead and primed my eyeshadow. I went ahead and put some more eyeshadow primer on. So I'm gonna do a little something different. Not that much different, but I'm definitely gonna go back into my transitional colors here. So I think I'm gonna go back again with I think it's Cold James. All right, next I'm gonna go in with the color. Let me see. I'm going with the color Rust right here. Just gonna pack it in. Next I'm going with the shade 518. This here looks crazy. It looks yellow on camera, but it's like a orangey between it's like a, I don't know what color it is. It's like an orangey yellow, I guess. Yikes. Okay, it's not really. This looks good in the pan, but having to build this up. It's just slightly patchy, but let's see. Guess it's not really like a lid color. I don't know. I mean, I could be just applying it wrong, but it is a bit patchy, and it's just like kind of falling all over the place. But I really do like the color. Just it's not really working out for me. I'm just gonna. So that color 518, it's a really nice color. It's just kind of patchy. Maybe it's not good for a lid color. Maybe not on my complexion. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Leave a comment down below if you already have this palette and you tried this color here, and maybe what technique you use to apply this, or what type of brush you use to apply this color, because it's not, it ain't really, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna add some mascara and some lashes. All right, I'm back. I went ahead and just put some eyelashes and some mascara on. Nothing too dramatic. But I will say, like, I really do like this palette. Like, I still feel like for $39, this many shades, it's still very affordable. But I wasn't crazy about the 518 color. Like, it's a nice color in the pan, but when I applied it, it was just okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I really want to use a green for under here, so I'm gonna try to do a green. So let me maybe take some eyeshadow primer and try to do this. Let's see how this one work out. I'm gonna take a brush and I'm gonna go into Social Blade, which is this green right here. So let's see if this is going to work out. Alright, so I finished my look with my eyes. I don't even know if you can see it. It's just okay. I'm just not a makeup artist. I'm gonna stop saying it, but I guess the look came out fine. I mean, it was easy to use. I just wish it was just a little bit more vibrant, and it's just on my end. I'm not saying that it's the makeup palette, but I just think that I could probably do better. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some lipstick. I think I'm gonna use the excuse me, this Kylie, what is this, Kylie Iconic lipstick with the pencil. I didn't buy this. I actually took this from my aunt, and she'll probably say something about it being missing if she sees this video. It was new and I took it. It's alright. I think I like my first look better. I'm gonna come back and do 2 more looks with this palette. Not that crazy. Maybe it was the choice that I had chosen, but I mean, or it could just be me not knowing how to really apply makeup like that. Over time, I'll get better. Okay. Right now, we ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna talk about this palette right now. So overall, like, very affordable. I already done mentioned that. Very affordable. Like, you really can't go wrong with 39 colors. Break it down. That's $30. I mean, that's $1 for each color. So for each pan. So I mean, $1 for eyeshadow. That's not a lot. So I mean, again, if you're you know, beginner or advanced, this would be a great palette. You only would need just this one palette to complete many looks. I mean, of course, it's like kind of endless right now. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, I might like my first look better, but yeah, great palette. I'll give it like a 9 out of 10, and only because some shades I haven't used yet, and of course I'm gonna come back and do 2 more looks, and that'll be 4 looks from this palette. But the shade 518 wasn't really, it was really hard to apply that shade, but I mean, it's okay. It still is a really pretty shade in the pan, but when it came to applying it, it was just okay. It could be just me, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? If you already used this color before, like I said before, and you know how to apply it or the type of brush to use, link it down below. Well, comment down below and tell me how you used the color 518. But anyway, this is the end of the video. Also, I'm gonna link my website down below too, because I never showcase my work that I do outside of just, you know, this YouTube channel, because I do filmmaking too as well. So I'm gonna link my website down below so you can just check it out. I need to update it, but still there's enough work there just kind of get an idea of like what I do outside of the YouTube channel. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, turn your notification bell on, and leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys later. Bye.